Fisher. Tommy Fisher has a company. His company spent $30 million to build a 3-mile border wall between the U.S. and Mexico. And now he needs someone to buy it.
Tommy, you have designed a big wall. Had people try to go up and over it?
I feel that this is the Lamborghini of walls.
It's got a very aesthetic look to it. Why build an ugly wall?
So this is a story about an individual called Tommy Fisher. He built a 3-mile wall. The next step was, can I sell it? That hasn't happened yet.
And what was it like to have the president check out the prototype today?
The larger it is, the better it is because it's very hard to get over the top.
He completed the wall in early 2020 and since then has been embroiled in various lawsuits. It's one of a kind.
Bro, my man said this is the Lamborghini of walls, dude. What a way to sell a product, dude. Hey, what's going on? This is the Lamborghini of pans. Yeah, this is the Lamborghini of doors, folks. Lamborghini of roofs. You made a fence, okay? Isn't that a meme? Like, that's literally a meme. Like, oh, I got a bridge to sell you. Okay? It's like, that's something that people joke about. You know what I mean? You believe that? I got a wall to sell you on the U.S. border of Mexico.
This is no ordinary border wall. There are 3 things notable about it. 1, it's located in the Rio Grande Valley, home to more illegal border crossings and more seized cocaine and pot than anywhere else in the country. 2, it's located directly on the banks of the Rio Grande River, where for legal and environmental reasons, construction of a border wall has never been attempted. And 3, it's privately owned by a guy from North Dakota named Tommy Fisher.
We're presently standing on the banks of the Rio Grande River.
If this guy wasn't a coward, he would literally allow people to legally cross through that border. Hey, you don't want to buy my border wall? Walk through it, sir. I'm going to open it up for every single person who wants to come in.
With a 3-mile border protection system behind me, located about 2 miles south of Mission, Texas.
Tommy Fisher built a 3-mile long, privately funded border wall. Most of the land is privately owned, ranchers, farmers, individual homeowners. It's on the banks of the river, which already serves as a natural barrier and also makes it extremely difficult for legal and geographic and environmental reasons to build anything.
To me, when you see it stand up and it'll last the test of time, that's just my feeling.
This guy has $30 million to build a border wall, but he's wearing Nike shades, dude.
Tommy Fisher is Midwestern nice. He doesn't see his wall as an object of...
Tommy Fisher is Midwestern nice? Bloomberg. He literally he spent $30 million of his own money from his wallet to build a fucking wall, dude. Unless he's trying to say like Midwestern nice means that type of person. You know what I mean? You're that kind of person.
Exclusion.
I'm for legal immigration. Illegal immigration, I'm not.
He sees it as a law enforcement.
Oh my God. I've said this before, but listen, if you sit like this,
he sees it.
If you fucking, wave your legs like that, dude, you will never be an intimidating person for the rest of your life. Okay? You're just sitting there waving your legs on top of that big chungus ass, dude. What is this?
It as a law enforcement aid. More than that, he sees it as a business opportunity.
I think when President Trump came into office, it gave me an idea that he wanted a very long, linear project, something that was never built in the history of America. So it was more of a catalyst to say, hey, could their project of this magnitude really be built?
Joining us now for reaction is a CEO who submitted one of those prototypes.
The first time any private organization has built border wall on private land.
Joining us to talk about all of this is Tommy Fisher.
The next step was, can I sell it and make back my money on it or commission somebody to get me to do more of these?
After the 2016 election, Fisher mounted a right-wing media blitz to pitch his wall-building services in Washington and attracted attention from a nonprofit named We Build the Wall, founded by triple amputee Iraq War veteran.
Oh no! Oh no, dude! Scammers!
Brian Colfage and Steve Bannon, who would go on to pay Fisher $6.9 million.
We Build the Wall gave him several $1,000,000 to build one structure, pretty short structure in New Mexico. They built it.
Encouraged by this first structure, Fisher starts construction on a second wall, this one near the Rio Grande, funded by We Build the Wall. The group sends him a first payment of $1.5 million, but then the payments
Get fucked, bitch. Oh, every part of this story is awesome. They scammed so many like racist ass old Trump supporters too. Oh, that's so good. It makes me so happy seeing those old fucks get ruined. Oh.
stopped, and the legal troubles started.
Fast forward to summer of 2020, Bannon and his alleged co-conspirators are arrested for essentially defrauding their supporters. They're alleged to have run out of money, and they stopped sending money to Tommy Fisher.
Fisher wasn't implicated and decides to fund the rest of his wall using his own money. But yet again, the project is met with legal troubles.
He's sued by the federal government, which says you can't do that because you could screw with the Rio Grande River and it's going to move the U.S.-Mexico boundary. He's sued by a wildlife preserve called the National Butterfly Center, which says essentially you're going to flood our property and drown our butterflies.
The North American Butterfly Association was granted a temporary restraining order to stop construction of a border wall.
Fisher contested the suits, and even as federal prosecutors hover around We Build the Wall, his company is given contracts to build federal wall sections in Arizona and Texas.
Fisher was granted over $2 billion in federal wall building contracts.
But then Joe Biden won the 2020 presidential election.
There will not be another foot of wall constructed on my...
Oh, get fucked. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, I hope this guy loses every dime he has. Oh my God. Oh, that's so good. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, dude. That's so sick.
My administration.
But all of this doesn't stop Fisher from pushing for his wall. After Biden's election, Fisher's project gets renewed momentum from a growing crisis at the border.
This morning at the southern border, more than 15,000 migrant children are in federal custody.
Baby bottles and shoes, and we saw this all over along the border.
A group of 80 migrants, including many children, turned themselves in after making the dangerous trek across the Rio Grande.
The Biden administration has been greeted with a large influx of migrants from Central America. And Fisher is arguing essentially that his wall is going to solve this issue.
The issue of children at the border, like, yeah, we gotta stop that, dude.
Fisher built his wall in South Texas because there is almost no federal wall that exists in South Texas at all. Almost all the federal wall that was built during the George W. Bush administration, the Obama administration, and the Trump administration is in California, New Mexico, and Arizona.
Us coming from America, we're a country of laws. I was always for that if we could help assist that and help our government and help every single American, you know, we want to be on the leading edge.
He successfully created a proof of concept, and he's trying to get Texas maybe to buy it, but at $20 million a mile, that's a tough ask.
My hope is that the new administration would come down and talk to the boots on the ground that could see something that was built on the Rio Grande that could have so many multiple purposes. Not only could it be for border protection, but it could also be for a public use, bike path, different things.
But some...
What? Bro, he literally didn't follow the law when he built the wall. What the fuck? We should build a wall around this asshole, okay? Come on, just buy it. You can do a bike path or something, please.
Some would argue that Tommy Fisher's 3-mile wall does not in fact address the issue. The Government Accountability Office testified that it had not developed any way of measuring whether border fencing had any effect.
There's this question, do border walls work?
What's going on
It's hard to say. If you're an immigrant seeking asylum, they're not trying to evade law enforcement at all.
Are we allowed to watch like the Olympic Games or something? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a video game. I was like confused. There's a video game called the Olympic Games? Hard no, lol. You want to end this man's luxury wall business like you destroyed Trainwreck's honest day's work?
They're often walking right up to wherever the border fence is. And so in that sense, no wall in Texas is going to address that issue.
I would love to hear your opinion on these horse pants. All phase we build the walls co-defendants are wait. Steve Bannon was offered a preemptive pardon from Trump before he left office. Call Phage and We Build the Wall's other co-defendants pleaded not guilty to defrauding investors. The trial is set for November. I hope they get fucked, dude. At least Train wasn't born into generational wealth like you and your uncle Jank Hogan. I mean, I've been very honest about my. Wait, first of all, you're wrong. Train and my family actually have like similar levels of wealth. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Why did you say that? Jank Hogan? What the saying? It's worse paying $169 million for a house where you can view New Jersey or $30 million for a wall you can walk around. I want